autopilot media and everyone who is part of the autopilot movement. Congratulations to you wherever you are. It's been a great day of a successful lockdown to mourn and in honor of those people, the 14 people and more who have died because of the cause of this mandate and mission that we have. Our people have been killed and lots of things have been happening, but thank God today we have endorsed it today. We have proven to the world that we are autopilot and we are in charge of the IPOB movement to restore Biafra and to do things right. That is the referendum. We have conducted a referendum also today, the Nigeria system, that we are leaving, their contraption. Thank God for everything. We thank God that we didn't lose lives. It's successful and everything have been done successfully. And today marks the beginning of a new dimension in this system. We thank God. And I want to thank all Biafrans, wherever you are, all the autopilot IPOB members, those who are standing strong for MNK, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and those, and also I want to thank the spokesperson of the autopilot IPOB team, Mazi Samadekba, who has been standing strong and he has been doing great things. Yes, okay, it's using him to do great things, and we are solidly behind him. We are working with him strongly to see that we actually, bring back our sanity and bring back sanity to the land of Biafra. And we will make sure that everyone who is involved in the killing of the 14 people and over, those ones who were killed on the way and all of that, they must pay for it. So just that from today, just like we have sat down, we are also going after these people who have become an enemy to Biafra people. We are going after them, all of them, because what they have done is abominable. We will not allow any saboteur to endanger the lives of Biafrans. We will not allow any saboteur to become a stooge to the lives of the people. We will not allow any saboteur to go with their heinous crimes anymore. But funny enough, today, things are happening as we are going further to, go for our freedom and the things we are doing, seeking for our freedom and all of that. Lots of things are happening. Today, the news have come out. The Nigeria Army is saying that they are running out of space to accommodate repentant Boko Haram. They said they are repenting in large numbers. They have over 67,000 of Boko Haram members who have repented, and whom they don't have space, and more are still coming. Now, you see, sometimes we just wonder at these people who talk about one Nigeria, whether they have sense at all or not. I don't know. You can imagine a military of a country telling you that how did they let over 67,000 Boko Haram members and more are repenting, and they are bringing them into the military? Now, let me ask them this simple question. How have they confirmed that these people are repentant or repented? And so when people just tell you that they have repented, you just put them in your military and start training them and putting them in your military. Of course, every sensible person will know that this is a game plan. This is an actual game plan. They have entered another phase of their plan. Every Biafran must be alert. If you are busy there talking about election, you are just being stupid. If you are busy talking about PVC, you are just being stupid. Every Biafran must be set and up and doing now. 67,000 Boko Haram members. Go to BBC, you'll hear it. Go to their platforms, you'll hear it. If you say it's a fake news, go there and make your research. Go to the internet, you'll see it there. They said 67,000. They are running out of space. You can imagine them grabbing 67,000 foreigners from different countries, coming into the country illegally, carrying arms, and they tell you that they are repented, and they are bringing them into the system, putting them in the military, and wanting to use them against us in the south. And you don't know that this also have revealed to us that they have entered the next phase. Remember when the Kuja prison was broken, broken, and they freed their men. I told people, I was saying it, I posted it on social media. I said, it is just a simple tactics. They have entered the next phase of their program. So they are bringing their men, all the ones that have been kept, they kept them in the prison, waiting for the real time when these people will be brought out, when they are going to bring them, waiting for the real time they have designed for the real program, for the unleashing of their terror, which they want to begin. This is 2022. Remember Malai Fear, who said that their plan is to bring about a war to us by 2022. This is 2022. It is the ESN that have been slowing their plans. Now they are ready. Now they have now. Do you know why they're recruiting Boko Haram? In the military. Do you know why? It's as simple as that. When they are in the military, it becomes a state. They are state actors. When they are in the military, it is you can't fight them because you say these are state, these are government, armed forces. So you will not even be able to fight them because you know why? If you fight them, it will be as if you are fighting the country. So it becomes difficult to handle. That is why to handle it, we're handling it in IPOB in a different way. We have designed, the concept of meeting them in that game. Because as an individual, you will not be able to. How would you do it? You can't fight the state. So they put them so that they can penetrate anywhere. It will be like a legal approval, for them to move around. 67,000 mentioned today, the 21st of July 2022. 67,000 of them. And more are entering, more are coming. That tells you that the zoo has fallen. That tells you that there is problem. That tells you that there is danger. Lots of things have been happening. Lots of things have been happening. Look at this. Look at how our people have been killed. More are being killed. Everywhere there is trouble everywhere. Just because we have said that there is no election, there is not going to be election in Biafra land. They are recruiting them, bringing them into Biafra land. They are bringing them into Biafra. 67,000 Boko Haram members repented. The military is telling you that they are repented. 67,000? 67,000 terrorists. The military of Nigeria is telling you that they have repented and they are bringing them into the system. Are we not thinking? That alone tells you a lot of things. A lot of things are about to happen. They are ready for the war. They have declared it and they are ready. They have entered that phase of the war. So they want to now come in strongly. Go to BBC, you hear it. Go there. Of course, they are waiting for us to go and they are waiting for us to start fighting so that they can come in and start broadcasting. That's what they are waiting for. After it's happening all over the world, fighting everywhere. It's happening. So they are waiting for us to fight. But God is going to disgrace them. God will disgrace all of them. We have entered another phase. This time around, we are not going to be taking for granted the work of saboteurs, those people who have decided to make themselves the evil in our land. Those people who have decided to make themselves the internal enemies of the people, helping the external enemies to try to conquer us and keep us down. We are entering into our freedom. We're not joking this time around. We are serious. So if they think that it's going to be business as usual, of course, we have declared any Ebubuago you see, any Ebubuago, wherever you see them, whatever they are called, Ebubuago, how? Wherever you see them, make sure that you bring them down. That is the order from the spokesperson of IPOB Autopilot and recommended by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has anointed him to speak on his behalf and on behalf of Biafrans. That was what he anointed him. Since that time he gave that anointing, he has not said to any other person to take that place. He said, allows Mazi Simon Ekpa to stand in my place, to broadcast, which means that he's going to stand in my place to do things now that I'm out until I'm back. So as long as he has not said it to any of them again to say that he's changing him from that responsibility, it is still him that is responsible for that. So whatever he says goes. So if you like it, that's good for you. If you don't like it, well, that's also, you're going to only kill yourself. You're going to kill yourself by gossiping and moving around, but it doesn't hold waters because you are just there for nothing. We are decided to leave the contraption. and we must stay alert. Please, I want Biafrans, wherever you are, stay alert. 65,000 Boko Harams, they are already in our bushes and everywhere. Now they are telling you that fresh 67,000 being repenting now, and they are joining now. So added to the ones who are already. Now, if you remember, let's give an example. If you remember the Anglican prelate, that was kidnapped, that's paid 100,000. Is it Anglican? Okay, is it Methodist or Anglican church? Methodist church, yes. That paid 100 million naira for ransom last month. If you remember, when the ransom was brought, do you know how many bikes came out of the bush and trucks that came out of the bush? How many bikes that came, motorbikes? This thing happened in Abia State. They came out of the bush of Abia State. That tells you that they have circulated our bushes. They are everywhere in our bushes. Bikes with motorbikes. How did they enter? Of course, they didn't enter normally. If they had entered normally, people would have seen them and stopped them. That tells you that they were actually cargoed in their trucks and trailers during the lockdown, and they were all carried with their weapons and everything, and they were brought in. They were brought in, taken straight to the bushes. Till today, the military helicopters and all of that, giving them supplies in the bush, feeding them, clothing them. Everything they are doing is in the bush. They have their bikes, they have everything. All of this is happening over there. That tells you that there is something wrong somewhere. That tells you that they have surrounded our bush. Now they are telling you that today, Friday, today of our lockdown, in honor of the 14 people who died, killed by the same state actors, spearheaded by Hope Uzodimma. He will get it hot. He thinks he will keep Biafrans and go free. He will get it hot. Today, the Nigerian military is telling you that 67,000 Boko Haram members have repented. And these 67,000 people will join the military. They said not only this, they are running out of space. Not to recruit Nigerians as soldiers, no. To recruit terrorists, telling you that they have repented. Terrorists, where have you heard it in this world? In this world, even in developed nations where they have the sophistication to take care of, such kind of things, where they have what it takes, the manpower and the resources and the instruments to deal with terrorists. They never take it for granted. They never recruit any of them. But you can imagine a country that is underdeveloped, that doesn't even have the intelligence enough, telling you that terrorists have repented and they are bringing them in. Doesn't it tell you something? That tells you who is sponsoring these people. That tells you what is going on. That tells you that this is critical. We must begin to reason. All these people on social media, all these Biafrans who come to, they are telling you, all these ones who come to gossip, Samanekpa is not the spokesperson. Samanekpa is this. Samanekpa is that. He is this. He is that. You must better change your ways, because some of you have become very stupid. All these Biafrans who are busy gossiping online. Today, you can imagine a Biafran will be fighting against sit at home. In honor of people who died, how can a Biafran be fighting against a sit at home that is in honor of people who died? Even if you have an issue with your brother, you see a good thing that is to be done for those people who have become victims, and you are fighting it. That tells you how evil you are. That tells you that the devil, Satan has entered. It should make you understand that the devil has entered you. You don't even need any prophecy anywhere to know that you are a devil. You don't need prophecies from anywhere to know that you're a devil. That we, because it is someone that mentioned it and said we should sit at home in honor of these people, you now begin to fight it. Oh my God, you are a shame and a disgrace to us. You are a shame and a disgrace. You are a shame. Go and check yourself. You are already doomed for destruction. Go and study. Go and make research. Go and check the Bible everywhere. Know how people set themselves for destruction. When you fight good things, when you get yourself to the point where you become an enemy of the people by fighting good things, you are already set for destruction. I can't imagine that an average Biafran, no matter what you have against Samanepa, no matter what you think you have against him, I can't imagine that you will stand against it at home to honor the people who were killed by Ebubu Ago or whatever they called. Ebube Ago. Sorry for my pronunciation. I can't imagine that you will be against this sit at home. killed by these people recruited by the government of Hope Uzodinma, a criminal, rather than you joining forces with people, no matter the difference you have, no matter the differences you think you have with the autopilot team, as long as what they are doing conforms with the order of what our leader would have done, and for the benefit of the people, as long as what they are doing is for the benefit of the people, you should on your own approve it. How can I can't understand? I can't understand this. I can't understand this. All through social media, you see them trying to run down the rubbish they sit at home, whereas the sit at home was successful. Everywhere people sat at home, it was honored. Just, I think it's not just an impromptu sit at home. 3 days announcement, and the people sat at home. It was announced on Wednesday also. Was it on Wednesday? Yes. Or Tuesday? Wednesday, yes, Wednesday or Tuesday, I can't remember now. And people sat at home. That tells you that Biafrans have left you behind. Those of you who think that you want to use the seat of command and control to deceive other people, Biafrans have left you behind. Sacked people. I don't mention their names because they are irrelevant in this system. They go from one platform to the other. They are all e-frogs. You know why I call them e-frogs? When you call them e-rats, you give them honor. Because rats can go, at least run into your wardrobe or into your bookshelf or wherever, your food, your store, destroy food items, destroy everything, destroy things. But if you talk about frogs will just hop, jump into water, stay in the bush where there's water, stay there and begin to make noise. They make noise. They can't do anything. They don't destroy anything. They can't enter to destroy anything. They are just there making noise in the swamp. They stay in dirty water and make noise. That is what all these frogs are doing. All these people a frog does not. There's no significance to a frog. How a frog they can't do anything. They just make noise, irritating noise for that matter. So when you call them e-rats, you are giving them levels because that means they are destroying something about you. And funny enough, they are not destroying anything. Things are working well for us. So they are not e-rats, they are e-frogs, electronic frogs, making noise, yet things are passing them by. You know why? The devil has entered them. When the devil enters you like Judas, you begin to do things. You are doing it. You are doing it. You know that this thing you are doing is evil. It will hurt you. It will hurt your generation. You'll keep still doing it because you know why? Anytime there is going to be good, manifestation of good, check it all over history. Anytime there's going to be a good that will happen, there must be people who must be destroyed or used as sacrifices for that good. Ask Pharaoh of the Bible. Ask other people, who have fought against them good things. So, if you allow yourself to be used by these people and to be deceived. But anyways, the broadcast now is for you. I just have to talk about it, because it's become alarming and showing how stupid we are. But the thing is that I want to alert Biafrans. These people have come to kill. They are recruiting over 67,000 Boko Haram members. They are recruiting them. More are repentant. They said they don't have enough space anymore to accommodate them. Can you imagine where the monies, the oil they are sucking from Biafra land, the monies they are stealing from our land, our places are not developed. The monies are going to take care of terrorists from Mauritania and other places, Sudan and all of that. They move these monies to. Do you know what it means to feed 67,000 terrorists? Give them clothes, shelter them. Whereas many of our people are homeless. Many of our people are jobless. Many of our people are moving around homeless. Some of them are living in mud houses. Yet they are sucking their oil, taking it to Boko Haram, taking care of terrorists. And yet we have our people here who are busy gossiping. Oh my God. It is God that will deal with you guys. It is God that will deal with you guys. Anyways, you have e-frogs, so you just keep making noise. You are not part of. Your job is to. You have been sacked from the system. So your job is to keep making noise, like the frog will make noise and irritates the ears, but nothing else. It cannot do anything further. It just makes the noise and irritate the ears. We keep moving. We keep doing our works. We keep going on with what we have been called to do. We do it marvelously. You know, when everybody should be thinking constructively. In one of the groups I am, all you see there is you see this one every day. I don't know whether they go to work. They don't work. Some of them don't work. This from morning to night, my phone will be buzzing. When you open it, you see them. They'll say they're gossiping what they're saying. Samarepa is not this. Samarepa is that. Samarepa is that. That's all they're saying from morning till night. I wonder what kind of freedom fighters are these? What kind of human beings are these? This is alarming, for God's sake. When people are thinking of what they're going to do to make things work, when people are thinking of what they're going to do to make things perfect and work effectively, people are foolish. Foolish. Difference are killed. Lockdown initiated by the spokesperson of IPOB and Biafra Nation, Mazi Samanepa. They come to condemn it. They don't want this to sit at home to hold. Something that is, if I don't blame them. If any of their family members were the ones killed, maybe they would have appreciated it. Maybe they would have appreciated it. Because when things don't affect us, we seem to take them for granted. But I want to tell Biafrans today that whether you like it or not, the spokesperson of Biafra is the representative of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa. And he will continue to push this thing forth until our leader is out, who will lead the war. Because we are going to fight it. We must fight and get our freedom. They are not going to give us a referendum. So we must get our freedom. And we must leave Nigeria next year, 2023. It's certain. We must leave. They won't give us a referendum, so we must leave. So definitely, if we have to leave, then we have to fight it out. Because we know that we are not the ones who, they will bring the fight to us. But God has given us wisdom, and we, of course, we know how it's not going to last for long. We're just going to get our freedom. We just get into it. We're not going to shed blood. We're not going to, our people are going to be safe. We're going to secure our land. Our people will be safe. So if you think that all you have to be doing now is to argue about who is superior and who is inferior and who is that and who is this, then you are of all men the most miserable. You are foolish. You don't stay in battlefield and think of who has offended you, and think of who to gossip, or or you want to listen to news. No, in war front you face the enemy. Then when you are through with the enemy, you come back home. Then you sort every other thing. Because if you keep that, if you just stay away from fighting the enemy and go in to sort matters, your house will be consumed. You will be consumed. I don't know what is wrong with all these e-frogs. Better leave that office of being a frog and come into the office of being a warrior. And the office of being a warrior is the office of coming into the system. If you cannot carry AK-47, if you cannot write, if you cannot give briefs and talk to people to understand where the times we're in, then all you need to do is go somewhere, be praying for the people who are working. Be praying than constituting nuisance all over social media, showing the level of your mental faculty and the level of your reasoning, the level of how low your IQ is. Look at how they are messing themselves up just because they don't like Mazi Simon Ekpa. Just because they don't like him, they are messing themselves up. But the lockdown was successful. The lockdown was successful. Could they stop it? They couldn't stop it. Everything went on smoothly and freely. So I want to encourage you, dear friends. It is time to be focused. These people are recruiting more terrorists than Nigerian military. Officially, they are telling you it's not a hiding. They are not hiding it. Officially, they are telling you that over 67,000 terrorists, Boko Haram members. Some of them, of course, IS will be part of them, and Saru will be part of them. Al-Shabaab will be part of them. They're all coming from the Sahel, so they're from different, camps of terrorism. Different terrorist camps. They've all come together. and their mandate is to destroy, to kill. You hear them every day. I don't know why our people are so stupid. You hear them every day. They tell you that they are coming to take your land. That is what they are coming to do. That the land belongs to them. And yet you are still talking about one Nigeria. How? Somebody's coming with knife to kill you, and you are dancing, running towards the person. It's not to put a hedge, you know, to if you don't have a weapon with you, you move away from that place, or you put a blockade to keep you away from that enemy. Again, I don't know. Well, you just know that this is satanic. There is one demon that wants to kill them. We are moving, we're living, we're not compatible. In a relationship that's not compatible, all you do is you disconnect. As simple as that. There's no, or else you go down. If you don't disconnect, you find yourself being a victim. So the best thing to do in every relationship that's not working is to disconnect, especially when it is obvious that it's not working. Biafrans must begin to think correctly now. Stop this gossip and this fight. Face it, because these people they are not gossiping and fighting. Go to the camp of Boko Haram, my love. No, none of them are fighting themselves. Have you heard that a Boko Haram is fighting under Boko Haram? Have you ever heard it? Have you ever heard it? ISIS, they are there. In that ISIS, they're all together. They are carrying the AK-47, moving everywhere, fighting together. The cause is that you have to be killed. That is what their mandate is, because they believe that you are their servant. So, and your land belongs to them. You have the oil, you have everything. You have and of course, they are lazy people. They are cattle rearers. So, if they are able to get your land, they live there. They suck the oil, sell it, make the money, and use it to try to Islamize the world. That is what they are doing. That is what they are doing. If you don't know, you have better know it now. Let it and get into your score. It's high time we begin to deal with all the saboteurs in our midst, constituting nuisance everywhere. How can you be telling us about a group of people who are not they sold our leader, they are not functioning, they are not doing anything, they keep telling you that they are walking on the ground, and you come and tell us that if you want to argue about what they are doing, give us proofs. You can see what Mazisa Manepa is doing. We all can see it. We all can testify of it. You don't come and start arguing. Do you know the meaning of command and control? What kind of illiteracy is this? If for the fact that you are illiterate doesn't mean that you cannot still seek for knowledge, because what you know is your limitation anyways, but what you can learn is your increased factor. So you can still seek for knowledge. You must not go to school to seek for knowledge. You must not go to school to seek for knowledge. Stop gossiping. Command and control is not Chike or whoever. I don't like calling their names. Command and control is not that group of people. Command and control is right direction. It has to do with right direction, following the right direction and right precepts. Even in the military, when the organ gives a wrong direction, the people will counter it. So when you come to a system that is not working, that the direction has become wrong or porous and is working against the interests and the principles of your leader. We all know the principles of our leader. Our leader cannot tolerate nonsense. He can't take this nonsense that is going on. You know what he will do when somebody is killed. You know what the actions he's going to take when something happens. You know what our leader can do. Then if the people that he has left behind, because he's in trouble, the people that he has left behind are doing a contrary to what he can, that means you don't even know him. For you to be supporting those people who are working against what he could do, that means you don't even know your leader. Just like the man in the Bible who gave talents to people. Sorry. Who gave talents to people. He gave one, the other one 5 talents. He gave the other one 3 talents, the other one 1 talent. 5 talents, the other one 2 talents, the other one 1 talent. The one that has 1 talent went to bury the talent. It's like the issue of command and control. He tells the master that the master doesn't know what he's doing. And when the master came back, the master said, I take this from you and give to the person who has more. Please, we have to be right. This is Biafra Global Network. And please just click the subscribe button, and so that it can grant notification to you anytime we're coming online. We should be coming online regularly from now, so that we'll be talking to Biafrans and so that we can get our land restored. Remember, these people are recruiting their men. Be careful wherever you go. Tell your people in all the states, Kaduna, all those places in Kanu, tell them to return, unless they want to become sacrificial lamb. They want to kill themselves because the thing is getting to another level. from August, September, October, it's going to be another level. So you better begin to tell your people to leave. If they are thinking that they want to hold us down by their issue of, and we have houses over there, we have houses over there. Who told you to build houses there? Didn't you know that you are not wanted? How can you go to a place you are not wanted and you build houses? If you build houses, then you build it to live. Then get ready that whenever you have to leave because you cannot be there forever. You better set them off or you live there and come back to your place. Come and face your land and defend your land because they will kill you over there. That's the truth. They will kill you over wherever you are, and to not be anybody's fault. We have warned you. Don't say nobody told you. We have told you because we're going to fight to get this thing. That is what they have signed. They are already there. Everything they are doing shows that they want the fight. Everything they are doing shows that they don't want referendum. And what we want is referendum. But everything they are doing shows they are not ready for it. So what do you expect when you know that when you see the signs of people coming to fight you or people coming to attack you, you prepare yourself. That's what we're doing. We're preparing ourselves. So if you think that because you have a house in Kano, then we shouldn't prepare ourselves. So you have a house in Kafanchan, we should allow enemies to come and kill us. You are wasting your time. We are telling you now, you better just get yourself ready. Leave that place and come back. This is Biafra Global Network, and all we do here is to educate our people and also at the same time to push the gospel of our freedom all over the nations of the world so that our people all over the nations of the world can get this gospel and also become reasonably blessed and also join force. Please always remember that we are propagating that there's not going to be election in Biafra land. And for that cause, please remember to get your friends, your people, your brothers, the people you know, and scout for people to sponsor, the ESN by donating to the website, through the website, by donating direct. Don't give money to anybody. Straight to the website. Go to IPOB, www.ipobinUSA.org, and you'll see that /donate, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. Remember, they are fake accounts. It must be complete. ipobinusa.org/donate. Don't go to IPOB No, there must be ipobinUSA.org/donate. Then you donate and support ESN because we must defend our land. We must buy the equipment, we must buy the artillery, we must buy everything. We must get the materials that is needed to defend our land. There's no mincing words about it now. The battle has been drawn to us. The battle has been brought to our doorsteps. The battle has been brought to us. We must defend ourselves, and every one of us must be part of it. Make sure you are part of it because it is high time we begin to think reasonably. Stop all this gossip. You are gossiping from one platform to the other, talking about Samarepa is that he is working for the sake of Biafra. You can see that we are now totally in control, and now it is time for you to understand that the game has changed. You can see the referendum that was done today. Everyone has accepted in Biafra land that IPOB autopilot, spearheaded by the spokesperson of Biafra, Mazi Samarepa, is in control. So we are ready to take our destiny in our hands and get ourselves. I am tired. I know that most of us live in diaspora. We are tired of living abroad. Some of us are so comfortable that we don't care about any other person. It's so selfish. We are so selfish. Because we are comfortable, we don't care about other people. See how our people are suffering. Our people are suffering even in our land. People are suffering. We need to stand and defend our land. So please support the ESN and be part of this. I'll come your way again, and I'll keep coming your way, and we'll keep talking about this thing. Remember, these people are recruiting over 67,000 terrorists to come and kill you. They are not recruiting them for funfair. They are recruiting them to kill you. So just know it and know peace. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to this channel. Subscribe and also be part of it, and share this video to your friends and your neighbors and loved ones so that they can get the good news and know what is happening. Thank you so much. It's my pleasure. My name is Kelechi Ambrose.